Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Pantheon. Yes, I know it's been a minute. College has, college hasn't started, but college is starting, and I've had to do a lot of prep work and various other substances to do. Substances. Well, okay, so I had a lot of family stuff. Fuck off. Alright, I forgot when they left off. It was awkward because I had to go to work, but look at this. It's our happy new hire.
火打ち谷って言いづらくないですか？自己紹介の時、自分で自分の名字を噛んだりするんですよね。もしなんだったら、メイって呼んでくださいね。
And she goes by May. Enforcer, I don't know if, I mean, we're already kind of like on Nozomi's path, but like, this is number 2. Alright, May. May-chan. How is stuttering creepy? See, this is why I don't like you. I'm gonna cooter kick you one of these days. Lay off. It's hard enough addressing a girl by name, let alone by first name. I might call Nozomi by her first name, but Nozomi's not a girl, guy. That's a trap. Honestly, in today's society, oh boy. Nozomi could just as easily be a man. Men can be real feminine if we want to be. We just choose to be masculine. I mean, call Nozomi by her first name, but that's only because we've known each other, like, forever. Damn. Not even phased. Okay, that might be a little too much for this guy. May. It's not being a creep. It's called being fucking antisocial and having anxiety and a lot of other things. It's not creepy. It's just being scared. How am I being a creep? Huichi Dani-san. I hate my main character for a second. Thanks. I'll stick with the Wachidani-san. Until I get used to it. I wouldn't want to sound like a creep after all. Cactus? I don't know if you actually watch the vids, but one of these days I'm gonna get Cactus to edit me cooter kicking a fucking I already forgot her name. God damn it. Hang on. Actually, I don't think I've introduced myself yet. I'm Takamane Kusei. I'm a junior at Hito Suboshi? No, Suboshi. Hito Suboshi University? Shiki. Fuck you for being overly familiar. Anyways, yeah, no. Back to what I was saying. I'm gonna have Cactus edit me cooter kicking this Natsumi. It's gotta happen. In fact, it's gonna happen. It's gotta happen to the point where I'm gonna ask Cactus after this recording, which is at midnight. Well, I probably won't ask him after now because he's probably dead asleep. I'll ask him tomorrow. Same for me. Whatever works for you.
なら、夏目先輩と昴生先輩で。
Great. You're using senpai for me too?
だってこのお店の先輩ですから。
I'm also your senior in life. I guess that's true. Not that I really have a problem with it, honestly. Whatever. It just makes you feel old. Let's go with that.
それでどうしてこの店で働こうと？
そこの道を登下校で使ってるんですけど、昨日アルバイト募集の張り紙を見て、家も近いしカフェでアルバイトっていうのもいいかなと思ったんですけど、もっとちゃんとした理由が必要ですか？
Could have just said money.
基本的な質問をしてみただけだから気にしないで。正直に答えてくれればいいから。
I mean, if it's convenient and it's on her way to school anyways, I mean, if you schedule her like soon after, like not right after her last class, but like, I don't know, I would say roughly around 45 minutes or 30 minutes after her her last class has ended, and assuming she can get home in time, I mean, it's only halfway there. Probably.
わかりました。ありがとうございます。
It's usually when they say it's on the way, it's usually like in the middle. It's like it somehow always ends up to be smack dab halfway through their routine. Which is very normal because a lot of fucking people, go out of their way to work in an area where they don't live near. Which makes sense. I don't want people recognizing me. So, do you live in this area, Huichidani-san?
そうですね。歩いて5分くらい？学院には表の道を通って駅まで行って、そこから電車です。
Okay, just shit on my whole idea then. Oh, I guess it's a 5-minute walk, not a 15-minute walk. Damn, aren't you... Okay, if people are gonna recognize you, whatever. I mean, hey, actually, that might be good for publicity.
だから働きやすいかなって。
If I recall, Makahata is about 15 minutes away by train. Is that right?
はい。あ、なので平日は夕方ぐらいからしか来れないと思いますけど。
Nah, we need you here at 8 a.m. sharp.
そこら辺のシフトは後々話し合うから、今は気にしないで平気。
わかりました。
8 a.m. sharp. By the way, can you cook?
いやー、料理は苦手です。
Fucking useless.
調理実習の授業はありましたけど、同じ班の子に危ないから包丁を持つなって言われちゃうぐらいで。
Look, don't take this the wrong way. You seem like a real sweet girl. And you seem like a real bundle of joy. But with the hair covering the eye thing, like, you might give off that emo, I'm gonna try to kill someone vibe as a joke. I mean, obviously this is Japan, so it doesn't probably happen all that often. But, I mean, like, given an American perspective on that, God, nobody in our class would let you even get near a spoon. Let alone a fork. A knife is an entirely different situation.
キッチンにも入れないとダメですか？
Yes.
シフトにも影響することだから確認をしただけ。あ、フロア担当だとしても コーヒーと紅茶の入れ方は覚えてほしいけど。
And on that note, are you a big tea drinker?
好きですよ、午前の紅茶。
God damn, we've got a winner. Oh.
ダメですか？紅茶家臣の方が良かったですか？
Fuck. Am I not sophisticated enough? No, we just don't have anybody here who likes tea. Well, I guess I do, but like, my character is the very example of bachelor. I cook for myself, I cleans for myself, and the only time I don't cleans for myself is when the childhood friend of mine comes over to cook for me. And I only cook meals that are simple and easy, because fuck all that extra work. You're fine. I prefer Gozen no Kacha myself anyways.
仲間ですね。
そういうことじゃないんだけど、その知識もないってことね。
What about coffee?
実はコーヒーは飲んだことなくって。
Enforcer, this is a lady after my own fucking heart. Not even once?
なんか苦いってよく聞くじゃないですか。苦いのダメなんですよ。実はゴーヤとかも苦手で。
Enforcer, we're sticking with Nozomi. While this lady is lovely because she's never had coffee and I hate coffee, I've never had it, but I hate the idea of it. Chemically, coffee fucks you. Like, hard. Like, it ruins your entire ability to wake itself up. It ruins your body's way of waking itself up because it relies on caffeine. Because the human body is one of the most lazy things in the world. And I was like, maybe she's like, oh, she doesn't like coffee because she doesn't want like a lot of caffeine. Nope, it's bitter.
だからなかなか踏ん切りがつかないんですよね。残すともったいないし。
わかる。コーヒーとかゴーヤとかピーマンとか苦いのが美味しい方が変でしょ。
Green peppers? That's like more spicy than bitter. And even then, the green peppers aren't even that spicy. Well, I guess it depends on the green pepper, but I'm assuming you mean like green bell peppers. I think that's almost blasphemy coming from someone who works at a cafe.
あ、私ピーマンは平気です。肉詰め美味しいですよね。
Enforcer, she's climbing back up the list. Get fucking wrecked, Natsumi. Adult. Oh, you fucking lost. Accept that. You don't like green pepper?
うるさいな。
No.
だいたいお子様舌とかよく言う
It
けど、
does.
未来の数が多くて味に対して敏感なだけなんだから調べたことはないけど。
I have this really specific thing which makes me the exception to that rule, but I can't prove it. Women. I was only asking.
ならそのギヤついた顔をやめて、ぬかっ腹が立つ。
Wipe that stupid face off yours. It's making me feel weird. And disgusted. Am I shrinking? I honestly can't tell.
なんだか楽しそうな職場ですね。
Yeah, we'll go with that.
いらぬ恥をかいた。くそ。
Eat shit. Next question. Do you visit cafes very often?
カフェなら
Sure. Okay. What is your favorite noodle dish?
ラーメンです。
Fair enough. I like ramen too.
好きな麺類ってラーメンぐらいしか思いつかなかったので、
Woman after my own heart. But for Cactus Boy, it would have to be spaghetti. Ah, now I get it. This girl is a pure, genuine, is as pure, genuine, and cheerful as they come. She's probably the type of girl who has zero interest in her class social cliques, but nobody minds because that's just how she is.
こんな私じゃやっぱりダメですか？雰囲気が違いますかね。
No, you're fine. No sad. Also, if I can't find a very good thumbnail for this thing, I'm definitely gonna cactus to make do the kick. I would say that. You're very cheerful and bubbly, which means you be a great server. And if you worked in the US, you'd make a butt ton of tips. But this is Japan, we don't tip, so fuck. Also, I just want to say, people who are mad about the whole tip thing, look, I get it, it sucks. Like, oh yeah, not having tips, fuck. Like, paying your employees well, oh my god, you wouldn't think it's a thing, but America finds ways to dodge loopholes all the time, deal with it. But the funny thing is, tips actually fucking make bank. Like, if you're making, like, let's say you're getting paid minimum wage instead of making tips. The difference being, like, let's say you work on an 8-hour shift. That's minimum wage in where I live is about 15. No, it's about $14. So minus tax, 8 times 3 is 24, plus another 80. That's $104. Without tax. Like, that's after taxes. You've made $104 for the night. However, if you get paid $6 an hour and get tips, you can make almost $600 for the night. It does pay off. But while we're on the topic, how would you describe the atmosphere in here? I know I go on rants a lot. Deal with it.
落ち着いた大人な雰囲気ですかね。
Yeah, we're not going for that.
制服で来ない方が良かったかもってちょっと逃げようかと思いました。
そっか。やっぱりそこから変えた方がいいのかな。
Guys, how are we gonna pay for that? You know how much that's gonna cost? Yeah, like, that's gonna cost a lot of money to just change out everything. The thing is, we're looking to hire someone to be part of our opening staff, but actually we're still at the prep stage. And before we open for business, we're planning to overhaul the whole vibe of the cafe.
その時には日内谷さんみたいな明るい笑顔が必要になると思う。
Okay, don't butter her up.
なんか照れますね。あれそれってつまり
No.
取ってもらえるってことですか？
No, you're fired. Of course.
もしかしたらオープンさせられない可能性もないわけではないんだけど。
It will.
それでもよければぜひ協力をしてほしいと思ってる。
It'll be tasty. But no.
やったー！ありがとうございます。
You've got too much energy.
さっき言った通りオープンできるならって条件がついちゃうけど。
平気です。よろしくお願いします。もし何かお手伝いできることがあったら、どしどし言ってくださいね。
I don't know, you don't seem like the big boy muscle girl. So I don't think you can move furniture. How are you with electricity?
ありがとう。
There is something, actually. Uh-oh. This is just for personal reference, so feel free to answer as candidly as you'd like. Ooh, in your opinion, what do you think we should do to make the place more appealing and welcoming?
そうですね。正直、夏目先輩は美人で素敵で大人っぽくって憧れます。
You can do better.
そう？
You can still do better.
でも美人すぎて緊張すると言いますか、美人のメイドさんがいる専門店っぽい気がしちゃって。
Push for it. Everyone else is gonna have a normal waitress outfit. Wait, isn't my dad on that? No, Dad's fixing it. Okay, so we don't have new outfits yet. But the outfits that we have are not the ones on the home screen. So it came to me. No. But that means we're getting new outfits. Can Shiki still be a maid outfit?
そこら辺に私は圧を感じましたかね。
That's definitely a thing. In Shiki's rut, there's definitely a maid scene.
原因は私なんだ。
Get out of here, nerd.
あ、いえ、そんなつもりで言ったわけではないですよ。
I did. Dot. Why don't you try welcoming us into the cafe just as a test? Which
いら
one?
っしゃいませ。
Yep. Fucking maid.
何？
Yeah, you certainly are pretty.
からかってる？
You are pretty. I don't know about cheerful. No, I'm serious. Though you could try smiling more.
笑えてない？
No, that was not a good smile. That was more of a... What it felt like to me was like a, hey, I'm older than you, but I don't give a shit about your presence. Anyways, you definitely were, but it was more of a mature, cool beauty kind of smile.
そう、それですそれ。
I think a brighter, more cheery smile would make you come across as a bit more welcoming. Could you give her an example? Huichidani-san?
いらっしゃいませ。
My god.
みたいな。改めて言うと思ったよりも恥ずかしいですねこれ。
That was amazing.
ちゃんとできてます？
Perfect. No
よ
complaints.
かった。ありがとうございます。
納得した。
Be more bubbly, Natsumi. Stop being so cold-hearted and ruthless. Smile. Really brightens up the face. Maybe try focusing on your smile a bit more.
スマイル。
You could always pull a Joker and just, I don't know, cut your fucking mouth to the point where you always have a scar smile.
いらっしゃいませ。
That's nightmare fuel.
何その反応。
Your nightmare fuel. That was way too stiff.
そんなつもりはないんだけど。
Way too stiff. That's what she said. It's gotta be softer, sweeter. Raise the corners of your mouth higher.
いらっしゃいませ。
That's worse. What are your eyebrows doing?
笑 顔だとは思うんですけど。
言わなくていい。できてないのは自分でも分かってるから。
Doing worse than me.
笑わなきゃって意識すると逆に難しくて。
It's because smiles are formed naturally. Though you just don't smile. Unless it's a conniving, haha, fuck you smile. Oh, well, it isn't exactly a natural smile for you. Usually you smile like some sort of model.
それはそれでとっても魅力的なんですけどね。
Yeah, but in its own way, it does not appeal to customers.
いらっしゃいませ。
Oh, God. You just need more practice. As do I. In the kitchen. What'd you expect? You're gonna be perfect at it? Jesus. What a roller coaster. After the interview, we continued talking about our plans for the cafe. And before we knew it, the sky outside had grown dark and the night had fallen. No, I'm going to my mom's house, who's dead. Yeah? How'd it go with them butterflies? And did you break into the apartment? That's that's good. By the way, what do you do with all these souls once you collect them? Nah, I'm good. Oh, not the end of the conversation. Nani? What, a date? No. I had a lewd dream about you once. It makes me feel awkward. And by the way, when I said lewd dream, I meant in-game. If you remember. Yeah, that's... yeah, keep laughing at the virgin. Is that supposed to be a compliment? Because I feel like I'm being made fun of. Fuck you. The last person who knee-hee-heed lady was fucking, cheese lady. I can't even remember her name. What is this place? You two live here? The room is scarcely furnished and hardly feels like a living space. Those are my first impressions. Speaking of... okay, speaking of, where is the cat? What's a cat conference? That's a thing? Okay, first off, I don't think our character even thought that. You did, fucking perv. I know. See? Well, then why did you bring me up here?
念のために人目を避けておきたかったんです。
With that, she reaches into her pocket and pulls out a strange object. Is that a lantern? The smallish object looks vaguely familiar. I mean, it is a lantern.
閣下が腰からぶら下げていたものです。死神の鎌を使って回収した魂はこのランタンにとどまることになります。そしてある程度集まったところで神のもとへ帰ってもらいます。
The lantern, which was placed on the windowsill, begins to glow. The source of that light is the butterflies fluttering around in the globe. They continue to shine even brighter, illuminating our surroundings. We could use dead souls as a power source. Fuck this whole cafe business. I'm gonna be rich. Wait, I need a reaper to do that, though. I'm not gonna be rich. Eventually, the butterflies begin to escape along with the light. They almost seem to blend into the moonlight. Countless butterflies climb up into the night sky, traveling towards the moon. Okay. I'll take this a little serious. But I mean, kinda. Gotta be real careful there. If it was a panty shot, I wouldn't be able to take a fucking screenshot. I'd use it as a thumbnail. And wow. I nearly gasped aloud in pure awe. This wasn't a brilliant fireworks display or a beautiful nighttime view, but there was something magical about the scene nonetheless. Perhaps Akazuki-san's presence added to it. All I can do is stand there and stare. It's beautiful, though I'm not quite sure if that's an appropriate thing to say.
どうしてですか?
Well, aren't those people's souls? I mean, it feels a little disrespectful.
私は不謹慎ではないと思いますよ。現世を漂ったままではいずれ消滅してしまいます。ですが、神様のもとへ帰ることで新たな役目が与えられるんです。いわば新たな門出ですからね。
I guess that's one way to think about it.
まあ、ごく稀に蝶を取り込んでしまう人もいるわけですが。
Okay. Thanks for the jab. Sorry.
いいえ、それも消滅から魂を救っているんです。ある意味では人助けと言えます。
So you mean to tell me, if I can control not using a miracle, like not performing a miracle, but I keep absorbing souls, it's not the worst thing.
だから、そんな風には考えなくていいんですよ。
Yeah, well, it's the way you say it. But I saved too many people, and now God is on the verge of deleting me from this world.
確かに笑えない事態ですね。
Unless I become all-powerful. Or I piss him off to the point he just doesn't give a shit. I'm going for the first one, but I'll settle for the second. Says the one laughing.
すみません。でもこれはそれぐらい安心しているってことです。
Why does Kana give big sister vibes? Am I the only one feeling that?
高峰さんなら心から望む幸せを手に入れられますよ。絶対。
Fuck your promises. Men search for women all the time. It just doesn't happen. We have to settle for, I don't know, some person we don't love or some gold digger who'll never love us. Or we just settle for a lot of silicone. Yeah, I hope so.
その頃にはきっと 童貞だって卒業できてます。
Seeing as you're one of the routes, you might want to be careful about what you say. I sincerely hope so too, but you really don't have to bring up my virginity at every given opportunity.
すみません。でも冗談で言ってるわけでもありません。
Someone give me a tortilla, I'm gonna slap her.
高峰さんならすぐに魅力あふれる人間になれます。 私が保証します。
You can't guarantee that. Well, thanks.
はい。
Thanks for the lie. I appreciate it. Oh, damn. Still a wonderful scene here. Very picturesque. I put it on my wall. It's hard to tell if she's serious or not. And there's just something so captivating about that enigmatic smile of her. Hers. I don't know. That's one of those smiles. It's like, I get to enjoy this. But I don't know, it feels like longing. Like, it's like something bad to that smile. Like a sadness to it. Who knows? We might learn that later down the line, you know, when the story progresses. Fucking idiot. Shut up, you. It's a curious expression, one both slightly childish yet strangely mature. That's Kana. And for some reasons, it causes me to feel bashful, like I'm being petted on the head by a woman a few older than me. A few years older than me, please. I mean, in fairness, Kana is older than all of us. How old is Grim Reaper? Are you centuries old? Because if so, no offense, you might want to start checking for dust. I mean, I'm assuming Grim Reapers don't age, but just because you don't age, you still have... Just because your body doesn't age doesn't mean you're not physically or mentally older. I mean, it doesn't matter if your body doesn't age. If your body that doesn't age has been around for thousands of years, you're still thousands of years old. But genetically speaking, you're only about, what, 19? Thank you for asking me to work at the cafe with you. All my life, I can't remember being at the center of an event, let alone actively engaging in it. Even during school festivals, I'd only just do what I was told, nothing more. And I'm finding that being proactive is a lot more fun than I thought. Fuck. The battery is running low. Before you ask, yes, we're on the laptop today. Leave me alone.
無理やり巻き込んだようなものですから、内心は怒っているんじゃないかと、実はヒヤヒヤしてました。
To be honest, I was afraid you might be upset with me for trying to save your life.
でも、そう言ってもらえて安心しました。よかった。
Still, I don't think I can still afford to relax and focus on having fun. After all, the cafe isn't going to survive if I simply treat it as a school festival.
お客さんを笑顔にするためには、自分が楽しむのも重要なことですよ。
Fuck customers. I'm sorry. People suck. You gotta realize that. They're gonna ask for the most ridiculous shit. And I guess that's true.
とはいえ、かくいう私にも余裕はないんですけど。
Kana, I don't think I've actually seen you work hard besides the one time that omelet rice was mentioned.
ウェイトレスの仕事なんてできるかどうか、ちょっと心配です。
I mean, you'll do great, Nakatsuki-san. I have nothing to say. I guarantee it. I'm pulling that card. Hey, you said it to me, I can pull it out of my ass too.
卑怯ですよ。そんな言い方をされたら、私だけできませんとは言えないじゃないですか。
You're not. Yeah, that's the point. We can't have you, of all people, doubting yourself now.
わかりました。頑張ってみます。
And don't worry, I meant everything I said this afternoon. The fact that you're very pretty, and I thought that you have a very lovely smile. But I read it as that you have a very lovely, and I read this as butt. I was like, damn, bro, calm down. No, you have a very lovely smile, all of it. So you got nothing to worry about. Still, though. Uh-oh. She's falling for us slowly.
やっぱり口説こうとしてますか？そりゃデートとか言い出したのは私ですけど、筆下ろしはしませんよ。
That's not what my character's trying to achieve. I didn't ask you to.
初めてっていうのはですね、一生の思い出になるものですから、勢いだけではなく、互いの愛と愛を合わせて幸せで。
Again, still didn't ask you to. Don't you mean on a physical level? Well, whatever. We're getting off topic. The only thing I want you to do for me is be a server instead of a cook.
そうですか。
I feel bad about it, but I know you'll do a great job.
悪いって何がですか？
Well, you put a lot of effort into perfecting that omelet rice, didn't you? Feel like all that hard work is going to waste because I want you to be a waitress instead. Not that it was a complete waste of time, but still. I mean, if we're ever, like, really packed and we have an omelet rice come through, we'll call you back to cook it.
ああ、なるほど。そういう見方もできなくはないですけど、気にしないでください。私のことなら平気です。
Also, why is every time we're with Kana, it's like, I'm not gonna fuck you. Virgin. It was like, how did